Hello there, Miguel Martinez Juarez here, and today I'm going to talk about um, causes and conditions, a chapter in Thomas Troward's book. Um, what book is it? Uh, Edinburgh Lectures on Mental Science, okay? So that's the one that I'm going to be discussing. And the reason being is because it's been on my mind this whole week, and it's very powerful the way in which he wrote this chapter. And this chapter is basically what his pupil took and wrote about in her book. Okay, that's Your Invisible Power by Genevieve Behrend. Okay. So I'm going to read the first quote. There's going to be 3 in total, okay? So I'm going to read the first quote and I'm going to explain why it's important, okay? And how you can use it to get whatever you want. Your apartment, your dream truck, money, love life. This is how you use it, okay? Let's start. So let's begin. The first quote, all right, ready? Quote. But if we realize that the region of secondary causes is a region of mere reflections, we shall not think of our purpose as contingent on any conditions whatever, but shall know that by forming the idea of it in the absolute and maintaining that idea, we have shaped the first cause into the desired form and can await the result with cheerful expectancy. It's strange how my voice kind of got deeper and louder when I started reading those words. It's pretty cool. Okay. So right here, the key word that I want you to focus on is reflection. Okay, reflections. But if we realize that the region of secondary causes is a region of mere reflections. Okay. If we look at everything, our body, our things, when we see them as mere reflections of our thoughts, okay, which is first cause, thought is first cause, spirit is first cause, okay, we are free. Okay, we are free from lack and limitations. We now have abundance, okay? And we now can use our thought, okay, first cause, and await it with cheerful expectancy. Okay, now we're gonna go on to how we await that, okay, and how we move forward. Okay. So, here we go. Okay, quote. In actual practice, we must first form the ideal conception of our object with the definite intention of impressing it upon the universal mind. It is this intention which takes such thought out of the region of mere casual fancies, and then affirm that our knowledge of the law is sufficient reason for a calm expectation of a corresponding result, and that therefore all necessary conditions will come to us in due order. Okay. Now, so the key word here is intention. Okay. Definite intention. Okay. In actual practice, we must first form the ideal conception, the image, okay, of what we want, of our object, with the definite intention of impressing it upon the universal mind. Okay, we must have the intention behind our imagination, behind our dream, behind our thought. We must have the intention of impressing it upon the universal mind, the subconscious mind, the universal mind, because every thought held in this substance causes the thing to be created. So when we know this, we must close our eyes, visualize or dream or think about what we want, okay? in its exact form, okay, with an intention of impressing it upon the universal mind so that it can be created, okay, at a first cause. All right. That's the actual practice. So what does that practice look like? It looks like you sitting down on a chair or laying down on your bed. I look over there because my bed's over there. And relaxing, closing your eyes, being calm, and then visualizing, okay, yourself driving that car. Visualize yourself with the love of your life. You know, you're hugging him or her, right? Or your pet, you have a pet, or walking the pet or hugging the pet. Imagine the $20, $100 bills, or what have you, right? In whatever country you're in, the bills, right? The money in your wallet, okay, or in your bank account. See yourself, you know, clicking the app, looking at the balance in your app. How much money do you have? Okay, see that in your mind, okay, as you're calm and relaxed, okay. Or you can actually walk and think and feel like you have that. Imagine yourself already walking towards that car, okay, having that amount of money in your wallet, or your wallet's a little heavier now because you have so much money in it, or it feels fuller, right? So that is what you need to do, okay? But with the intention of impressing the subconscious mind, the universal mind, okay? The universal and the subconscious mind are linked, okay? They're linked together, all right? That's how we connect to the universe, to the universal mind, spirit, God, okay? Whatever name you want to give it, okay? The creator. All right, now the third quote to wrap it up is this: as soon as we see it, okay, evidence of what we want, we should regard it as the first sprouting of the seed we have sown in the absolute, and do calmly and without excitement whatever the circumstances may seem to require. And then later on, we shall see that this doing will in turn lead to further circumstances in the same direction until we find ourselves conducted step by step to the accomplishment of our object. Okay? So, when we see or we get a hunch, okay, of action that we ought to take, we should take it, but not take it with excitement, all right? Just calmly do it, right? Calmly, okay? Say, for example, I want to get a truck, right? I want to get a car, right? Some type of vehicle. And I see a for sale sign somewhere or online that they're selling this type of vehicle. I'm like, oh, wow, I just visualized something about that. I'm going to check it out, okay? You check it out, you click on the website, you enter your information, tell them to call you, or you get their number, you call them, right? Whatever the hunches are telling you, intuition is telling you, and then step by step, you get there, right? Calmly, not with feverish excitement, right? You're like, oh my God, I'm gonna get it. You're all the way up here, your vibration is like, you know? Just calmly, calmness. Calmness allows things to come to you because you're relaxed. You're non-resistant, okay? So you go, you check out the vehicle. It may be the one that you want, maybe not. Maybe you go there and the inside of the vehicle, maybe it's a used car and it's just horrible, right? Horrible. You're like, nah, this is not it. But it's a car you want, but you move on and you eventually find somewhere where it's very clean. It's exactly what you wanted, and you get it, right? Same thing, okay? That's the process, right? That's the process. You stay persistent, you follow the hunches that come to you, okay? And you keep on thinking and feeling from that point of already having it, right? From the spiritual prototype, or the ideal image, the thought image. I'm using all these words because different teachers say different things, and I kind of want to just let you understand, you know, that it's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, and remember, let's go. Now we're gonna do full circle when that thing that you want, or that person, or the quality manifests, right? Like muscles, you want some muscles, and that thing manifests. Now it's a reflection. It's a reflection of your thought, because it was first a thought, and now it became a thing, okay, in your life. And that's how life works. That's how the game of life works. The game of life. It's a game. Enjoy it. Have fun. Okay? Enjoy this process. Be grateful for everything you have, and say you're grateful for the thing that you want in your mind, because it's already yours. Thoughts are real. Thoughts are things. Okay? It's just that we were taught backwards in like public school and things like that, or that the outside is the real and there is no inside, and there's just like no daydreaming, no imagining. No, that's backwards. Okay, there's thoughts that we have, and then we hold those thoughts and we take steps that manifest, or that we feel the hunch to do, and we create it. That's how the planes were formed. That's how cell phones were formed. New things, new inventions that have no existence prior come from that area. The ideal, the thought world, spirit world. Okay. So in the spirit world, there's just energy. Okay, our mind allows us to form that energy in the way we want it. Okay, and now it's a thought. Mind and thought. You can't have a thought without a mind. Okay, so the mind thinks of something using the thought energy, right, or spirit energy. We create it, hold it with our will, and it gets projected into the physical realm. Okay, it becomes a reflection. Okay, but it had to be a thought first, and that's why it's a reflection. Okay, so in practice, we have to understand this. Okay, impress the subconscious mind or the universal mind. Okay, they're the same thing. Okay, in a way. Subjective mind, or the subconscious mind, is your subconscious mind. The universal mind is in everything. Okay, so you're in the you're in the universal mind. Okay, and the universal mind is in you. Okay, but you're not in someone else's subconscious mind, right? Technically, you're not. Essentially, you are. I hope this is kind of making sense. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's just difficult to verbalize God, the all. You just know that it's everything. Okay, and your goal is just to impress your thought into the universal mind, so that it sprouts into your physical world. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope you like this one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and play this over and over again, especially on those days where you don't have time to read, sit down and read, right? Because a lot of things are going on. You could just play this, okay? And remember, okay? And allow it to hit your subconscious mind so that it becomes a belief. Because our beliefs create our reality, okay? Your belief has to be that you can impress the universal mind, you can impress your subconscious mind, okay? And by doing that, you get what you hold in your mind, okay? And you manifest. All right, thank you, and until next time, peace. If you want more resources, check the description below. I'm putting more information there as well for you to read, okay? For all you readers out there. All right, thank you.